Hi guys, this is Tammy. We're at home today, and today I want to discuss with you my tilapia breeding colonies. I actually have two colonies. I have one on this wall and I have one on the other side of me right here. So the first thing we did was obviously bought a colony. Now we have to set up this tank. This is just a regular 55-gallon tank from Walmart. It came with the hood and the filter. So we set up the actual tank on the stand. We got the filters set up. We also had to go ahead and purchase a heater. These fish, if they get under 60 degrees, will die. So we have a heater that keeps it 78 degrees, plus or minus 2 degrees, at all times in our tanks. We also had to put these pipes in here. You'll see, just like that, the fish swimming through them. You'll notice they have a tendency to chase each other around quite a bit. It gives them a chance to get away from each other. The female will lay her eggs in a tube where it's safer for her, and then the male will come behind her and fertilize the eggs, and then she will take them back up into her mouth to keep them until they hatch. And the other fish will eat the eggs, so they have to have a place away from the other fish, because if you can see, they're open their mouth, they will eat constantly if you let them. Also, we have this pot over here. That is for the males. It's just a standard clay pot. We read that the males need a territory to defend. If he's in one of those moods, that he will go over there and not let anybody bind. We've not actually seen him do that, but we're not in here a lot watching them, and the minute we come in here, they all come out begging for food, so we've not seen that yet. We also have a thermometer on the outside of each tank, so we can look at it every day just to make sure that everything is working, that they're not going to get too cold. And we have the bubblers in there. It's arguable whether that's actually needed or not. It helps oxygenate the water more. It's not hurting anything, so we have them in the tanks just to help circulate the water and stuff. So this is what we do. We feed them once a day. We have special food for them it's for tilapia breeding colonies. It's a high protein food. Each tank gets a half a teaspoon a day, which doesn't sound like that much, but these fish are going to outgrow this tank very fast. These fish are going to outgrow this tank very fast. If you have tilapia, you know how fast that they grow. The offspring from these fish are going to be 2.5 pounds within 6 months. We have 5 female fish, which are the lighter colored ones, in each tank. They are Mozambique. We have 1 male, which is the darker one in each tank, and he is a wami. This combination of fish only produces male offspring. Some other places I know put hormones in with the babies to try and force them to become males. They still have roughly a 30% ratio of females that are still left in there. And basically they get rid of them because, as you can see, when we got these fish when they were little, they were all the same size, and the males grow a lot faster and a lot bigger on the same amount of food than the females. Once a female has eggs, we can generally tell. A lot of times she'll stay hidden in one of the tubes, and also how they come out and you can see them opening their mouths. Once they have eggs inside of their mouth, they'll quit doing that. So when they quit opening their mouth, but yet they're gyrating their jaws just a little bit, generally they have eggs in there. And also they'll kind of push out the bottom and sides of their mouth where they have their eggs in there waiting to hatch. If you have any questions, make sure and leave them below. Make sure and subscribe to the channel. And the next video I'll be doing is what we do with the fish once the mamas have babies in their mouth. Talk to you later.